Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Olive and today we're playing a game called But You Seem Fine. No, we've done this before, right? So this is a continuation of it. Let's say it's a part 2 of the series. So let's just continue. So the thing of the story is that you grumble, and you stumble into the car. Okay, let's continue. I don't want any music showing in this video. That can be copyrighted. You and your mom are at the doctor's office. Here's this your primary care physician, Dr. Harris. What brings you in today? Mom explains the getting sick and the sleeping, the suddenness of it all. Well, I'll do some checkups and I'll see if anything's wrong. He has you open your mouth, say, ah! He checks your eyes, your ears, your nose. He pulls out his stethoscope and listens to your heart. He listens to you cough. He listens to you breathe. He takes your temperature. He tests your reflexes. He takes your blood pressure. He sits back. Well, nothing seems to be wrong. You've shaken the bug completely, but you've taken the bug completely, but you're in high school, aren't you? You're 14. Maybe this is something to do with your hormones, or maybe you're just depressed. You stare blankly. Mom frowns. She's not just depressed. There's something wrong. I've never seen her like this before. I know what she's normally like, and something's not right. He sighs and scribbles something onto a pad of paper. He rips it off 2 sheets. Here, 2 prescriptions. One for birth control and one for antidepressants. Maybe she'll get better. Did he seriously not believe me? I'm your mother. I know what I'm talking about. The nerve of that man. You say nothing, choosing to stare out of the window. Huh? We're going to have a look somewhere else. You mumble in agreement and then nod off to sleep. Wow, chapter 2. Okay, there's Ray. You blink slowly and start to wake up. You don't know how long it's been since you first got sick, but your days seem endless now. Check the time. You roll over and stare at your clock. You've been sleeping for 16 hours? Why do I still feel so exhausted? I'm gonna get up. You wish you could, but even thinking about getting up is too much effort. It still feels like you've been hit by a truck. Nothing would feel better than slipping back into a temporary coma. You pull off your covers back up to your chin and let yourself doze off. That's really a sickness. Ray, wake up. You wake up suddenly into the sound of your mom's voice. She's taking you by the shoulders and trying to get you up out of bed. Ray, we're going to be late to the doctor's. Did you not see my text message? Respond with attitude. You shoot her a pathetic look. Can you calm down? Who cares if the stupid doctor has to wait anyways? Well, I wasn't aware that a razor doctor with such a disdain for acting respectful. Funny, when you decide to grace us all with their presence, I will be in the car. You roll your eyes and pull on a hoodie, begrudgingly falling after her. You fidget uneasily as the 2 of you wait for the doctor to appear. Mom said he's an ENT doctor, but you're not sure what that stands for. Based on the large picture of a cross-section of the head on the wall, you guess that stands for ear, nose, and throat. Mom got a referral from your primary care physician after he found out that you have been congested and sick a couple of times. I don't know why we're even here. 10 more minutes go by. Dr. Clark. Hello, I'm Dr. Clark. Mom goes over the same spiel that she gave him, Dr. Harris. He listens and nods occasionally as he inspects you for normal checkup procedures. While her ears and throat look fine, at least take a closer look up her nose. He pulls out a long, thin device. It looks like a stick. He says it's a camera and pulls it up to your great discomfort. He shoves it up your nose. That must feel very painful and uncomfortable. Nope, not really seeing anything here. He moves the stick around. It hurts a little bit, but it's mostly just weird. I bet. He leans back in his chair. Finally finished. Finally, Dr. Clark. You know what I think? I think she's a teenager. She had a cold and now she's milking it for all that she can. Her chart says she's on 90% already, so there's not much else I can do. Look, kid, you just have to suck it up and go to school. Even if you're sick, when I was a kid, I got the chicken pox and I still went to school. They're not my dad or my mom. But actually, my mom's standing right here. Also, please don't tell me that you went to school fighting a Garlosaurus while eating a hamburger with a monkey and you had to go through a swamp, because that was my parents told me when they went to school here. He rambles on for a bit as you zone out. Mom stares at him in silence, but you tell that she's carefully holding back her words. When he finishes his lecture, she calmly stands and walks out of the room. You shuffle out after her. You make a brief stop in the waiting room while Mom takes care of the copay. Then you both head home, none wiser than when you came. This feels so bad, like when you're super sick, your parents try to help you, but you can't because every doctor says like the same thing over and over again. It's the weekend after your appointment. You're resting in bed when your phone vibrates. It's a text from Sadie. Dude, we start new projects in art class tomorrow. What's something awesome you could put on your wall? That's so sweet. Plus, you would be lying if you said you hadn't been asking for some art for her life. Of course. I don't want to do Super Space Sailors fan arts because I already watched it and I'm super sick and I don't want to draw anything silly because it's messing with my mind and usually I'm silly, but now I'm super serious. So, a Victorian portrait. You hit send and before you know it, there's a response. You got a captain. Wink. Just make sure you get back to school at some point to pick it up. Yeah, hopefully sooner rather than later if you have anything to say about it. You hear Mom calling for you in the kitchen. You pocket your cell phone and get out of bed. Coming. Look who came when called. Yeah, about that. What could you possibly want this early on a Sunday? Ray, it's 2 p.m. Oh. I need to bring a dish to the potluck at work tomorrow. Since you spent the last few days in your room, I figured you might want to help. I don't know, I'm still tired, Mom. Mom sighs heavily. Alright, just help me choose something people will actually eat. Green bean casserole. Ray, I said that people actually eat. Green bean casserole's great. You got to trick everyone into thinking it's healthy by putting a vegetable on the table. What the lady wants, what the lady gets. Hey, maybe it's the grab. Maybe you could prep the rest of the ingredients. So I'll run into the store and grab some onions. Sure, well, I'll give you $1 million. Huh? Hey, it was worth the shot. Is something wrong with my game? Wait a minute, I need to fix my game real quick. Alright, so we're back at the options and I was able to fix it. Green bean casserole. Great. I said that people actually eat. Green bean casserole is great. You get to trick everybody and to think it's healthy by putting a vegetable in the title. What the lady wants, what the lady gets. Hey, maybe you could prep the rest of the ingredients while I run to the store and grab onions. Sure, and while I'm at it, I'll give you $1 million. Hey, it was worth just that. Then Mom giggled as she turned back to the fridge. A new doctor? You and Mom have another doctor's appointment. This whole process is starting to seem like a cycle of missing school and getting nowhere. But you guys finding an answer is worth it. Apparently there's a chance that this whole energy issue is a problem with your heart. So you're in to see a cardiologist today. The doctor listens to your heartbeat and your breath. It seems alright, but let's do a cardiogram and a heart ultrasound just to make sure. What's gonna happen next? You lie down on the table. The tech attacks 20 different electrodes to your head and your chest for the cardiogram. You lie there and feel like a potato battery. After a few minutes, you're ushered into another room for the ultrasound. You take your shirt off, and the tech pushes down your chest with a device covered in gel. She keeps looking for a different angle, and it hurts for your ribs. You wince and at the pressure and squeeze your eyes shut, trying to go somewhere else in your mind. You see your heart shows up in black and white in the monitor. It seems small. The nurse examines it. Well, you have a teeny tiny heart murmur, but it's really small. I don't think it's anything to worry about. Definitely not the issue here. Well guys, that's where we're gonna end it for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and turn on all post notifications so that you'll always be notified when I post another video. I'll live out. Boom.